What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video. Today we are going to be doing episode 25 of the Platinum Beast Answers series. I look forward to getting into the comments that you all left for me on last week's video. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so some great comments left on last week's video. We're going to go ahead and just dive right into it. So up first, we have Mr. Danny Ichu. Mr. Danny Ichu says, what will you do after Platinum has reached your desirable spot price and sell it? Will you start focusing on other precious metals? As of right now, gold and silver are still quite high in value, at least in my opinion, but that can change in the future. Keep an eye on those metals. Yes, it is always good to keep an eye on the spot price of all of the precious metals across the board. As far as your first question, what will you do when Platinum has reached your desirable spot price point? In my opinion, my friend, the 1 ounce coins that I have in my stack, I will hold on to till the death of me. I don't really see platinum being a metal that just shoots up and goes back down. Now, history says that's what it is, but times are changing and times continue to change. And I think that's a factor that a lot of people leave out when they're evaluating precious metals. They're like, oh, platinum has hit over $2,000 an ounce at one point, and now it's like half that price. It's a little bit more than half that price at the current time, but overall, I personally think that it will just steadily increase over time, right? From that $2,000 price point, we saw $700, $800 over the past few years fluctuate up and down. You know, if we hit the $2,000 spot price again, will it go down? Maybe, but I don't really see it going back down to $800, $900 an ounce. I just don't see that really occurring. I think platinum as a whole does have its spikes, right? And I could sell at that point. But even if it goes back down, I feel like over the overall history of platinum, it slowly goes up. So the 1 ounce coins I plan on keeping. The fractional generic bars, I might end up flipping depending on what the other metals are looking like. It's always good to just evaluate what's up, what's down, and what's a good buy and what's a bad buy. So overall, the fractional stuff I'm not really that attached to. And what I mean by attached is it's not really good to get attached to the precious metals in a way that you would never sell ever. But I definitely enjoy stacking the 1 ounce coinage over the fractional generic bars, if that makes sense. So I'm not as attached to those, so those go first. Now, if platinum hit $50,000 an ounce, that's a little unrealistic. But if it hit a ridiculous amount of premium, I might start considering and weighing my options and things like that. It all just kind of really depends. But I'm a big believer in gold as well, so if gold is way down and platinum's way up, I mean, who really knows? But I don't really have a set number that I'm going to sell or trade at, if that makes sense. If platinum breaks over gold spot price, I then might consider the generic bar flip, but we'll just have to see if that occurs in the future. But great question nonetheless, my friend, and I really appreciate it. Up next, we have Mr. Cash and Coins. Mr. Cash and Coins says, as you know, I have been holding back on platinum. The last thing I do want to know is collectible platinum better than bullion? My thinking is collectible will hold value even if platinum crashes to $2 an ounce. Well, you know, it's funny you mentioned that, Cash and Coins, $10 an ounce. $10 an ounce. $10 an ounce. $10 an ounce. And as you can see here, this coin, it does have the number 10, but it has another 0 attached to it. So that's one thing a lot of people don't really evaluate when deciding on stacking platinum is the face value given to the coin. So you see here, Cash and Coins, this coin has a $100 face value. that means it'll always be worth $100 no matter where spot price is. If the platinum spot price crashed to $10 an ounce, it wouldn't matter because this is worth $100. I could take this to a bank and deposit it. Now, platinum crashing to $10 an ounce is really unrealistic in my opinion. Even if you just quit altogether putting catalytic converters in cars, it will not be $10 an ounce. But I understand your concern. I understand your skepticism. There's no hate, my friend. I love your channel. I love you as a person. You always comment on my videos. You always, send me words of encouragement. You're a great guy overall. But, my friend, as far as your question on collectible coins, yes, I do think collectability is a big factor on platinum coins. Take, for instance, this Platinum Eagle. Because it is no longer 2020 anymore, now it's not that far out of 2020, so it's not quite reached a collectible level yet, but give it 3 or 4 years, and this coin will increase overall nonetheless because the mintage is so low. And even though this is one of the highest minted platinum coins, it still has a fairly low mintage. Now take, for instance, this fractional, right? That's $10 face value. I bought this coin for somewhere under 150 bucks. And so, could it crash down to $10 an ounce? Maybe. But if it did, that would mean this coin is worth $1 in platinum, but $10 face value. So, platinum coins always have a higher face value than gold, almost always. There are some collectible gold coins and things like that that have a higher face value, but for the most part, the generic bullion style coins, the face value on platinum's higher. So the risk is actually lower, and that's not something people really consider when investing in precious metals. But I know you are a big collector of coins and you like picking up stuff from all over the place and things like that. So I think me and you are kind of similar in that aspect. I love platinum coins. Not such a big fan of the platinum bars. I do have a bunch, but much bigger fan of the platinum coins, and they do have collectible value way over their bullion value. They are a collector's market for sure in the platinum coin realm. Now, I would suggest trying to stick with US Mint stuff because that's the most collectible, but you can also get premiums based on years and things like that for things like the Britannia, things like the Queen's Beast, things of that nature. So, great question nonetheless, my friend, though, and definitely appreciate your comment. Definitely go check out Cash and Coins if you have not. Up next, we have Mr. Jack. Mr. Jack says, bought a 2021 1-ounce gold kangaroo today after the stimulus officially passed in the Senate this weekend. I feel dirty for not purchasing platinum. Designs on platinum coins overall are lagging in compared to silver and gold. Am I alone in feeling that? You are not alone at all, my friend. However, there is you mentioned you got the 2021 1-ounce gold kangaroo. There is a platinum kangaroo. I'm not sure if you are aware of that, but there is a 2021 1-ounce platinum kangaroo as well. But overall, there is much more variety to pick from when it comes to gold because there's just a bigger market for gold. And I won't shy away from saying that. More stackers stack gold than platinum. That is a 1000% fact. On the plus side, platinum coins mintages are much, much smaller, so it's very much harder to find certain years and dates and things like that. So it's all really relative at the end of the day. But I do understand what you are saying, and yes, platinum does lack in variety over gold as a whole. And so if you like stacking different design coins and things like that, gold might be a better bet. However, take a look at these platinum proofs I have in my hand right now. They all have different designs on them. And that is because the US Mint has decided to mint every platinum proof eagle each year with a different design, which I think is pretty cool and gives just another added variety to stacking platinum. So take a look at the different years that are available. Every single year there's a Platinum Eagle released, and the design is different on the reverse of that coin. And in recent years, they've gotten to redesign the obverse as well. It no longer has the Statue of Liberty on the front of the coin. It now has Well, it's got Lady Liberty, but it's a very different design, and each one is differently designed. So that's another bonus to US Mint Platinum. Now, other countries, they're starting to get into Platinum variety. Take, for instance, the Queen's Beast series. There is a Queen's Beast series Platinum coin series, and I am going after that coin series very hard. I have every release of that series so far. I'm only missing the 2 that have yet to be released. So definitely lacking on designs overall for the Platinum coins, but there is some variety out there. So you just got to kind of look for it and just kind of see what's available. But great comment and great question nonetheless. Awesome pickup on that 2021 1-ounce gold kangaroo, my friend. That is a super cool coin, and I hope to have the Platinum version at some point, hopefully this year. So I appreciate your comment, my friend. Up next, we have Mr. Guam Stacker. Mr. Guam Stacker is a very cool guy, very cool channel. Definitely go check him out. He's relatively new to the stacking community on YouTube, but he has an awesome channel, and he's super cool because he's from Guam, and I hope to visit there one day because, I don't know, it's just a part of America that most people haven't been to, and I would love to go there. But Mr. Guam Stacker says, thanks for the shout out, brother. Also letting you know I purchased that 1/10 ounce Britannia. Had to contact a friend who will ship it to me when they get it. Thanks for the info. It will be my first Platinum piece. Also, my thing is with live streams is that my time zone is completely off from the U.S. mainland. Yes, that is a bummer indeed. If I were to do live streams, I might try to figure out how I do them on a Saturday or a Sunday. That way, less people are probably at work. I don't know your work schedule, but less people are probably at work on the weekends. So to satisfy the needs of all individuals, I probably will maybe try and figure out how I do them on the weekend if I do end up doing live streams. But as far as this video series is concerned, I'm going to continue doing it in this manner. It seems that the majority of people like this, and I can always do live streams if I want to. But great question or great comment nonetheless, and that's pretty awesome that you got that 1/10 ounce Britannia. I too picked that up, and I will be doing a video review of it when it does come in. But that is very cool, my friend. Unfortunately, that stinks about the shipping. I really don't understand why dealers don't ship to Guam. It's a part of America. The USPS ships there. There's really no excuse for it, and dealers really need to get on board. So, thank you for your comment, Guam Stacker, and definitely go check out Guam Stacker if you have not. Up next, we have Mr. Robert. Mr. Robert says, keep up the good work. Platinum is a missed topic. Thank you, my friend, and I totally agree. Not many people talking about Platinum, and it is very unfortunate because we are seeing the spot price go up and up and up and up and up, and still no one's talking about it. No one believes in it, but they will all be sad that they did not get on board when they could have much earlier on. So it is what it is, my friend, but thank you for your kind words, and I really appreciate your comment. Up next, we have Mr. Matty B. Mr. Matty B says, I recently bought a 1/10 ounce Platinum Britannia, was lowest premium at the time, slim pickings on the Platinum choices. Yes, Platinum is becoming harder and harder to find, harder and harder to source. Overall, it's becoming a very, very scarce metal indeed. And I am very happy with the purchases I did make when it was more available. 1-ounce versions of coins and bars are not too hard to come by, but anything fractional and you're really, really struggling to find stuff. There is fractional bars available, but most people want the coins, and the dealers know that most people want the coins, and if you look at the premiums, they do not correlate with premiums of the past. It's really unfortunate that the dealers feel the need to kind of gouge on the fractional platinum, and the higher the spot price goes, the less and less people can afford a full ounce, so they know that some people are going to want to get into platinum, and they're just going to have to pay high premiums for a fractional coin or just settle with a fractional bar. But great pickup on that 1/10 ounce Britannia. I love the 1/10 ounce Britannias. They are very cool coins indeed. I love picking them up. I have all of the releases so far, and I have the 2021 on order, and it will be here soon, hopefully. So I will be doing a video on that, and be sure to check it out when I do. But thank you, Matty B. I appreciate your comment, my friend. Up next, we have Mr. Jetter Matchtig Almighty. Hello, and thanks for sharing. If you are doing a live stream, I hope it's for an auction. Timing is important with so many channels. Question, if you do an auction, will you send overseas? I will pay shipping fees. You know, with everything going on with the USPS right now, I'd really have to weigh my options. I would probably be okay with shipping international if the fees are paid. However, I would very strongly put a disclaimer in that I don't hold any responsibility for lost mail. I just personally can't be held liable for any mail that's lost in a foreign country. I really just don't want that on my plate. And so that would be a big disclaimer for shipping internationally. Although I don't see any real problem happening, there's always a chance. And if that were to happen, I would feel awful if I didn't come out right and first say, hey, you know, I don't mind doing this, but I don't know how things work in all the foreign countries. I don't know what could or couldn't go wrong. So I would just put that disclaimer in. But I'm totally open to shipping overseas. I have shipped a few things here and there overseas in the past, so I'm familiar with the process and things like that. But I would just have to put that disclaimer, unfortunately, that I won't hold any responsibility for lost mail internationally. But great comment nonetheless, my friend. And I do plan on doing some auctions, perhaps here and there, depending. It all just kind of depends on what's going on. But thank you for your comment, my friend. I really appreciate it. Mr. Aloha Stacker says, I think the next platinum coin I'm looking for is the 2021 Britannia and the 2016 APE. What is the best deal you can find on the Britannia? The Britannia, my friend, silver gold bull. I have been keeping a close eye on that price, and that is the current lowest price I have found. Silver gold bull. They have 1 ounce 2021 platinum Britannias. I too plan on picking up that coin, because I think it would be very cool to have. I also want to get the 2021 silver and gold because of the new security feature. I just think that would be a very cool coin to add to the stack. So definitely check out Silver Gold Bull. I don't know if by the time you see this video they will still have any in stock. I'm sure they did get a fairly decent sized shipment, and with the availability of platinum and the lack of demand from investors, unfortunately, I think they will stick around for at least a few weeks. So definitely go check out Silver Gold Bull. I don't know if they ship to Hawaii, my friends, so you might have to double check me on that. But that's the lowest price I have found. And great comment nonetheless, Mr. Aloha. I really appreciate it. Definitely go check out Aloha if you haven't. He has a cool YouTube channel for sure. And up next, we have Mr. Jordan Schreffler. Jordan Schreffler says, AMN is airman abbreviated. My apologies, my friend. I am unfamiliar with that kind of terminology, but that is a very good thing to know, and I really appreciate it. So we'll keep that in mind if I see AMN again, and now I will know when I refer to your Instagram and channel that AMN stands for airman. And I assume that that means that you are a part of the United States Air Force, if I'm not mistaken. So thank you for your service, my friend. I really appreciate it. We can't thank people who serve in the military enough, so I appreciate your service, my good friend. And I also appreciate that mail call. That was pretty cool to get in the mail, so thank you. And last but not least, we have Mr. Mutant Ryef. Mr. Mutant Ryef says, gold and silver look like they are going to get smashed. If that occurs, the rest of the market will follow. I agree. Gold and silver does kind of seem like it's going to go down, 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 down. I don't... With the announcement of the stimulus recently, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens this week. It could blow up. It could go down. I'm kind of just awash. People have asked me about silver and gold, and I've kind of weighed it in my head, and I don't know where it's going to end up. I do know silver premiums are garbage right now, so don't buy any silver at the current time, because to be honest, with the premiums, if spot went up to $29 an ounce, chances are premiums would go down. So you'll probably end up spending the same whether you wait or whether you buy now. So it's probably just better to wait, because if spot price stays low, the premiums will eventually follow. Once the dealers run through their inventory that they overpaid for when spot price was higher, they'll get in new inventory and be able to sell it for lower spot price. Now, will they do that? I don't know. It all just kind of depends on demand and trends and things of that nature. But that's the way I see it, and that's what I have seen in the past. But you could very well be right, Mr. Mutant Ryef, and I look forward to seeing what the week holds for us coming up. So thank you for your comment, and thank you to everyone who commented on this week's Platinum Beast Answer Series video. Be sure to leave a comment in the comment section below so that I may answer it on next week's video. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you to all my loyal followers for stopping by. Thank you to any new people to the channel. With all that being said, guys, until next time, we will see you.